Welcome back everyone to our gameplay series of Little Big Workshop. And so now in today's episode, I'm hoping to make some smarter decisions and start to pull us out of this hole that I dug for us in our last episode by taking on some contracts that I had no business taking on. So hopefully I'm going to make some better decisions today. And let's go ahead and get started with that. Now, I don't think we're ever going to get a market order for this. I really wish I could see the medium items in here, because I'm thinking that's where these tables are going to be, simply because, I mean, these are your basic type of products, and you can see these are just a few steps generally. The medium are a few extra steps, and I just feel like this is something we need to do. Now, we have another order ready to go. And of course, I'm immediately enticed because 6,300 coins. I like that. 15 units of a chair. What I don't know is, would we need anything new? We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that because what we really need to do is complete this milestone, but we can't do that without the challenges. So I'm thinking very soon from now, I'm going to be taking this option, probably very soon. And knowing my luck and the way things typically go for me, as soon as I do this, probably about 5 minutes later, I'll have a market order available for that, and I could have sold it for some nice money. So that's usually how things go for me. But at this point, we're running out of storage space. All these tables laying on the floor is a terrible use of our shop space. In fact, we've had to try to work some things in here just in anywhere that we could find a spot. All right, let's see how we're doing on our orders. Of course, our ducks coming along quite nice. We're not worried about the bongos because they're going to be in the same situation as our tables. The small drawers are coming along. I mean, you notice our circular saw is doing great. All right, let's see how the small drawers progress. The key is, if we come back into the market and we look at the small drawers, you notice, I mean, the price is definitely going down, but it's still 900 each. So I feel like that could be worth it long term if we can get some better machines. But right now it's just going so slowly that I'm not sure it's going to be worth it for us to jump into an order like that. All right, ducks are almost done. And I feel like we're saying that a bunch. That is a great, great thing for us. 1,700. Yeah, that's a good looking graph. Let's go ahead and deliver that. Now, we don't have near as much demand. Let's actually look and see. Oh, yeah, I like that. It looks like the price is starting to top out, but still, 194. I like that. So let's go ahead and do another 10. And we'll just keep things going. Let's move this as top priority. So that way this and the drawer will be our two most important items being worked on. And there we go, 9,300. So we're getting there. Not as quickly, and it's certainly not in a straight line, but we're getting there. In the meantime, now that I think about it, let's look at the rankings. Have we dropped in the rankings? Where are we? Nope, we're still 21st. We're still hanging in there. I don't know how we haven't dropped, but so far, so good. So here, before too long, as we start to expand, we're going to have some decisions to make about what kind of orders we want to do long term. Do we want to focus on wood? Do we want to focus more on plastic? I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and do some work here. Or, you know, basically, how do we want to handle this? Because for at least a little while, we're not going to be big enough to do everything that I would like to do. So maybe specializing in one type of order, whether it's woodworking or metal or whatever it ends up being, I think it's going to be decision time. Alright, let's get time started back again, because we're almost done with the ducks once again. You know, it wouldn't be a bad strategy to simply just do orders like the ducks. I mean, because right now there are 3 different types of ducks, so that's quite a bit of demand. And the profit is not bad for us on these. I mean, 1,900 coins didn't take us very long. So we'll go ahead and deliver that. Let's plan some more and just keep it going. All right. Oh, and did we just reach level 6? I believe we did. All right. And oh, we are once again, we are out of storage space. All right. So this guy's here to pick up. So he's going to pick up all these ducks. So let's go ahead and get all these ducks out here and make a little storage space. All right. Research. We now have 4 points, which we can't spend just yet, or at least not where I want to. So we're just going to hold on to those for right now, and then we're going to get to do a couple of different levels of research at one time. All right, let's get things going again. All right, we're back to work on our small drawers. I really want to see how this works out. The time it takes us to do this, as well as some other factors. So let's actually go back in to the planning mode. We want the small drawer. All right, so we notice we got some curves. We got a lot of straight cuts in here. Gluing. Okay, that would be a couple of different machines. But I would really like to focus on some of the higher ticket items. And if we can do those quickly, then we can really start to make some money, because right now I have put us in a hole. All right, let's go ahead and speed up time once again. And so we've got some rubber ducks coming in. We've made 3 of the 10 we need. And we are running out of storage space. So as much as I hate to do it, we're going to have to get rid of this here very shortly. Let's just go ahead and bite the bullet. Let's do it. We're going to sell this off for scraps. I'm not counting on any money, so anything we get here will just be a bonus. So it may be possible to sell these products on the market if a new request pops up in the future. Yeah, I know, and that's probably going to happen 5 minutes after I make this decision. But we're going to go ahead and scrap them. Oh, I hate doing that so badly. So I think we actually did get a little bit of money there. Yeah, here they come to get the scrap. But we really needed the storage space. It's beginning to hinder our ability to do work. So we'll just get rid of them. And oh wow, we are at 11,637. That was more money than I expected. Now I don't feel quite so bad about doing that, because that turned out not too bad. All right, so we're still looking good here. I like this graph. Anytime we can get the prices up in the top half of the chart, and anytime you can get demand that is starting to rebound, I'm all in for that. So let's go ahead and plan this product and keep moving with it. Let's make sure that we don't need any repairs. Let's go ahead and log a few repairs in here. It shouldn't take very long because they don't need much repair. I am really looking forward to and interested to see, as we move forward through these upgrades, is there ever going to be a time where we won't have to worry about this? Can we automate that part of it? And the answer right now is I have no idea. All I know is we are sitting at 13,300. This is much better than where we were in the last episode, where I was beginning to wonder if we were going to be able to continue operations. All right, I love the look of the leather and the stuff. There's just so many little details in this game, all the little textures and the models that they had to do. I just love the art style in this game. And then, of course, the gameplay is exactly what I'm looking for. It's a fun automation, factory-type tycoon game that is exactly the type of game that I love. All right, you can see we are very close to being done with all 3 of these. Now, the bongos, we're probably not going to be able to do anything other than scrap those as well. And I feel a little bit better about doing that now. All right, I'll tell you what I want to do right quick. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I want to get some more shelves. Let's press R to rotate this. Oh, it's not going to let me put it there. All because we got that one piece of leather there. So if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to wait a little bit. All right, as far as where I can put this, I'm trying to get these as close together to maximize our storage as best I can. But it kind of looks like that's where I'm going to have to put it for now. That one piece of leather right there, I really wish I could click that and move it. All right, so I think this shelf is going to be money well spent. In the future, I'm envisioning lots of shelves in these areas. In fact, completely full of them. But for right now, this will have to do in our very cluttered office. All right, let's go ahead and speed some things up. Oh, I missed it. Our rubber ducks are ready to go. That's 2,000 units. And look at this. Demand is skyrocketing. Let's just keep making these things. Let's absolutely keep making these things. This is our bread and butter. And there we go. Small drawers are ready to go. 5,300 there. All right, so the prices started to rebound. Still not much there. Okay. Now, as much as it's probably going to cringe, I'm going to have to look for some challenges here before too long and probably take the next good one that we see. And the reason is simple. I want to complete this milestone. 3 client challenges. We need 1 more. So that's what I'm going to be looking for in the future. Hopefully, we'll have some pop up very soon. Okay, let's get rid of these bongos. Let's get this finished up. Then I'll queue up another order. I'm kind of hoping that we get a challenge order before I get there. All right, in the meantime, bongos are almost done, and rubber ducks are not far behind. All right, and I can tell you, I'm not going to mess around with the bongos here. We're not going to mess around. So 18,779. Of course, that'll keep changing as time goes on, but we just want to get rid of those. And let's see how much money we get. Okay, not bad. 660 coins. I missed that pop-up last time when we got rid of the tables, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. We didn't make the money we wanted to make out of the bongos, but that's certainly more than I expected to get. All right, so now all we got is the rubber ducks. Unfortunately, no challenges right now. So let's see. Other than the rubber ducks, where do we have? 174, I don't like the price graph there. 172. We don't want this because it's going away. What else? Really, it looks like that's about it. All right, 174, 172. Yikes. Neither is a good option, but at this point, we need to keep busy. So let's go ahead and plan for this project. All right, everything is a holdover from what we've done before, except I'm going to make a change there. And, okay, I think everything else is good to go. We meet the targets. Let's go ahead and make 5 of those. Let's see how quickly we can get that done. As our rubber ducks are once again ready to deliver, that's another 2,000. All right, I like it. I like it quite a bit. So we're down to 36 demand, which is no problem for us. We are absolutely loving this. All right, let's look about repairs once again. Particularly our plastic area and the painting area, because there are moneymakers right now. Let's go ahead and queue up some repairs in a lot of areas. Anywhere where it might even remotely be needed. All right, let's go back to this zone here. Let's actually get rid of that. And while I'm thinking about it, let's see if we can't move this. Put it over in this corner. Can I move this? Yes, I can. Put it in that back corner. All right, so these guys will come over. They'll get that taken care of. So that took a minute, but you can see now we've got more floor space and we've gotten a little bit more efficiency in this particular area. All right, everything going good. We have made it to 20,000 coins. Now, if we're being honest, we didn't think we were going to be here as of the last video. So I am, at this point, extremely ecstatic, and I'm looking for ways that we can expand. And the one thing I keep coming back to is, other than obviously expanding our territory, one thing I'm looking at is, do we need 2 of these benches? I'm thinking no. But what I want to do as we come toward the end of today's video is I want to actually expand. We're up over 20,000 right now. In fact, did we rank up any? Where are we? Oh, yes, we're up to 16th. All right, we're getting it done right now. I like it. I like it. We went from having a very bad time in the last episode to having a much better time in this episode. So let's go ahead and come in under remodel and let's do construction. And let's get... All right, that will get us as far as we can go in this direction. Actually, let's do that. How much does that cost? Ooh, it's 7,000. Okay, not great. Not great. But let's go ahead and finish everything up. Okay, that's another 140 because I really want to expand and make the best use we can. All right, so we're getting rid of this wall, so we won't need a door there. However, I'm thinking I might want to put a door here. Can I put one? No, we can't put it down there, probably. Let's rotate this and see. No, it doesn't look like it because we've run out of space there. Okay, so let's go ahead and put, I want another entrance here. So let's go ahead and put that right there. And lo and behold, we're about to spend some money. So let's go ahead and order our first big expansion. I like it. I am very excited. We spent some money, but we're still okay. We've been worse. That's for sure. This is going to allow us a lot of room going forward for expansion. And we're going to be able to take what we're cramming into here and really spread it out and create some different areas to work in. Now, our layout here is not good. We have to decide where we're going to put. I want to put some storage space right here in the center, and hopefully we can start to use some of these additional workers, some logistics workers. All right, let's go ahead and move things forward. Let's see, coming along very nicely on both of our orders, the shovels and the ducks. And also the construction, you can see, is coming along quite nice. Okay, one of the things I want to do at some point is, go ahead and expand into this area as well. But right now we need to sell some shovels. Not a great return on that, but again, first and foremost, it's all about making sure that we keep our guys busy and keep the profit coming in, even if it's not always as much profit as we would prefer. All right, let's see. I'm trying to see any difference between these two products, and I'm not really seeing it. I like that the demand is continuing to go up there. So, let's see. I think we've already got this set for here. Just want to make sure on that. So we're going to be buying some new machines here pretty shortly. And we're going to change some things around. Let's see. Have they already taken down the wall? Yes, they have. Wall is gone. All right, rubber ducks almost finished in our construction. is almost finished. Is it finished? Are they loading back up? Is that what they're doing right now? Yes, they are. We're done. Alright, so now, and for right now, we can always move this stuff later. We've seen how easy it is to move stuff. So what I want to do is, let's get a basic idea. I want to start with a layout of the machines around the corners, some storage in the center, and of course our mood enhancers around the center as well. But I want to get an idea of what we can do, because once we get some storage in the center, we can choose to store our stuff there, and then we'll have some logistics workers that'll carry the finished goods over to here. First, we need to sell some ducks. Thank you very much. This is an amazing product for us right now. So let's just keep going 10 at a time. Keep bringing that money in. All right, so if we put... Let's see, let's do our woodworking first. So we want to get... let's go ahead and move this. Well, we don't want to disassemble it. We don't want to do that. Okay, so this is where the first one will have to go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move it as soon as they have an opportunity. Then I want to move this one to be right next to it. I'm sure this isn't the most efficient way of doing this. I have no doubt about that. Let's see, what about one of these new machines? The question is, which machine do we want? The curve, we've seen a lot of use for the curve. The circular. Yeah, these are expensive too, so that is really causing me some concern here. But, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and let's just start doing one of these at a time. So let's go ahead and get a press for curving. Alright, so let's go ahead and place that order. So that'll be the next step in the process for us. We also need to move these sort of out of the way, but let's plan that out a little bit. Let's get a zone up and running. Let's see, so these are taking about 4 spaces out from the wall, so we want to make sure we leave plenty of room there. So let's come out to about right here. And let's expand this, and let's just see what we can do. We'll start with maybe something like this. Okay. Now, with that being done, what we're going to do is change this one up a little bit. And, oh, we haven't unlocked that yet. We can actually go do that right now. There we go. So we unlocked storage management. It only took one of our research points, so it's not a huge deal. So now let's come back in. Rather than just being general storage, we want this to be the export zone. Okay, and then this will be general storage because I want the workers to have as much access as possible. And let's go ahead and hire one of these workers. Let's let this guy get started on his logistics. And let's see, let's go ahead and we need to move these things. Where do I want to move them is the question. Let's go ahead and spin this around. And, oh, it's gotten rid of thing. There it is. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Let's rotate this around. And have these, let's go right up in this corner. For now, that'll be a pretty good spot. Okay, leaving a little room for our mood enhancers that we're going to move in here shortly. These, I'm thinking about leaving right here. Maybe moving them down a little bit. Of course, at some point we're going to expand out. more because I want to get more of these. And I want to expand into being able to do more rubber ducks at one time and really maximize the production since we're having such good luck out of those. All right, let's see how this works itself out. Okay, that's not bad. All right, we've got these things moved. And what is our mood level in this building? Oh my goodness, that is terrible. We need a lot of work here. All right, so we'll get started on that. Let's go ahead and get our decorations. We'll start first things first. One of these guys. And oops, wrong tab. We'll get some palm trees. And then, let's see, let's swing things around. That should do pretty good. That'll get us to 64. Still not great by any stretch of the imagination. And let's see, what else can we get in here? Let's see, plus 10, 15. We're not getting as much. We're only getting plus 8 out of that. I don't really like that, but what more can I do about it? All right, can't really put this back here. I can, however, put it right there. It's only giving us plus 7, though. It's not a ton of money, so let's go for it. For right now, let's just go and make this happen. Boy, we really need some other decorations. You know, I mean, we need some things like this to put around. Let's go ahead and get another one. And let's see, any other decorations we can get. I mean, you can see these guys, it is certainly hindering our work performance because, well, we don't have a good situation right now. Okay, we don't want to put any of this out. Yeah, this just gets in the way. That's no good at all. All right, so we've got plenty of room for expansion. We're just going to have to figure out what to do about this mood. That is not helping us at all. Okay, let's go ahead and deliver those. And let's see, what is next? All right, speaking of which, what does this one do? I forget what this one makes the, okay, this bends. All right, this is that. Then we got the straight cuts. Okay, now let's come back in. Still no challenges? Nope, no challenges. We need a challenge. All right, let's plan this product. I just want to see. There we go. We got some bends in there. Oh, only straight cuts, bends, and assembly. All right, I like this. All right, so it looks like everything is actually ready to go. One thing I do want to do is, of course, change these up. Because we certainly don't want to use... There we go. And then this one I believe is already set, but I'm going to make sure that we've got everything. Let's go ahead and execute that one. Because I want to see if we can get it done fast enough that it ends up being a really good situation for us. I mean, money is doing okay. We're down to 10,800, but we've done quite a bit of work and spent quite a bit of money. All right, let's see. What is our priority here? I'm going to make these a higher priority. Okay, almost done with our rubber ducks. And it looks like we've got an update on our ranking. We probably dropped some spending this money, but you never know. All right, rubber ducks are done. $1,800 more. And prices started to come down, but that's perfectly fine. All right, so the question is, how many workers do we need? Because I feel like we're running way behind on workers. All right, these guys are all happy. What changed? That shouldn't have done it, because this is very bad. So I'm not sure. Okay, now we get the thumbs down again, which is exactly what I had expected. So it's looking like the game almost wants us to focus on small areas and then put some mood enhancers in there and then have another small area and so on. Maybe that's exactly what it wants us to do. So we may have to put another wall up here and then simply have a door through there to get going. All right, so as we run to the end of today's video, we have done quite well today. We're sitting at 12,000 and we did a huge expansion and purchased some more machinery. So I feel like this is a huge win for us in the future of our factory. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and stay tuned for more of our gameplay series of Little Big Workshop.